OpenAI 5 versus OG. Game 1.
Likely they are to die, so if you see a super red bar, pretty much means they're done for.
Oh, and already up top, the action's kicking off as OpenAI will claim first blood. No tail is to be caught out here as the two teams meet head-to-head. Jarex will make sure that she will be unable to do so for now, leaving Seb on his own down bottom, but
looks
he
like they
should
be
fine.
able to kill the Crystal Maiden, actually. Yeah, they set it up. Thompson rotates over and didn't see that coming. That's exactly the point. They've got a Riki mid. How could she see that coming when he's invisible?
Another TP will come into their bottom lane from the sniper. AI bringing him back up. At the same time, AI is going aggressive up top. OpenAI diving past the tower. They'll find no tower, but they dove pretty deep for this, the OpenAI, as the reaction will be there from OG. They have both the combo of the SF and the Shaker to bring down the gyrocopter. Now very close between the two. You see Jarex, he's going to look for a wraparound on mid. The setup's there with the Fisher. OpenAI's blocked in. Nowhere for the Death Prophet to run, as that will be another kill here for Thompson on his Riki. Top lane, back towards more action. OpenAI once again looking to dive in deep past the tower with this Gyrocopter and Sven combination. They've got the Voodoo Restoration though, OG. No tail, keeping the two of them alive as OG's able to turn, bring down the Sven. Still though, trying for this SF. Gyro desperate for the kill, but he cannot find
he's not gonna get it!
As with the Fisher and the heals from No Tail, this SF just won't die. Anna stays alive.
Is cutting a lot of that out and making these fights go their way.
And we're going to see the AI going, this time with the help of the CM. They're looking to lead in onto the SF. No Tail's there, though. Again, as you mentioned, this Voodoo Restoration just making it that little too hard for the AI to instantly kill the SF. They'll get another stun out. He's still alive, though. Finally, they get that kill onto Anna. They will finish off the Shadow Fiend. They're trying to see if they can find even more, potentially the OpenAI, as it looks towards No Tail. With the Rocket Barrage, the Gyrocopter finds another. This time, the OpenAI is getting away with the aggression up top. They realized it wasn't working with just the Sven and the Gyro, so they add in that Crystal Maiden, and it makes all the difference. Back up to the high ground. OG are attempting to chase, jump forward, and another Fisher. Out onto the CM with Tricks of the Trade. They'll get the kill. Paralyzing Carscat as well from No Tail, as OG aren't done yet. They're trying to chase 4 more, looking towards this Sven, but they cannot finish him off. He's still got a stun available if they dive any further. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, the Gyro is able to clean up the kill on once more. Going with the Tricks of the Trade. They're probably tanking a lot of these hits. He's now going to try and turn. Does have the Siphon onto Thompson. Has not got mana for a Crypt Swamp, but the Siphon doing quite a bit indeed. Seb is there by the side of Thompson. It's going to be... That's
the wrong one. Okay. Now,
oh, there we go. Did find the sentry down, but Thompson's already out of there. Ready to try and hunt for more.
Again, look at the objectives, right? I was going to say, this is going to be super interesting to see how they respond, right? There's a big dive going on the bottom lane, but there's no creep wave. The tower's not under attack, so they say, hey, that's not worth it. We're not rotating to save a hero. We're going to make sure we take an objective in that top lane instead.
See back towards mid Thompson, and he's able to chase down the CM. A big ult comes out. Oh, that's beautiful! Oh, the OpenAI Crystal Maiden doing it big time there, and in fact, they're going to get this SF as well. Anna falls. The Crystal Maiden going big, standing her ground, committing with the ultimate. She knew she wouldn't die. She knew she'd get those 2 kills. He's really going for this kill. Again, another jump forward, the silence down. He's trying to find it. Has he got the damage?
No way!
Oh! I mean, he'll get it, but he loses his life for it there. Thompson playing incredibly aggressively as the all chat comes out.
Mask in his stash, he could have that in his inventory, but instead is waiting for the full-out Vlads. It is nice to see, though, that still, like, the 5-manning, at least from our understanding of Dota, it is really important to have those team fight items.
No Tail is going for a pretty, well, I say ambitious, but he has got the help of Jarex, and with that stun lock, that'll be more than enough to mean that the Sven dies in another buyback. OpenAI does not want to waste any time off the map. They bring their heroes straight back in as soon as they die, when they feel that something can be done. Immediately back into the game, as their Sven is in trouble. They're bringing back up. It's going to be a haste, but Thompson, he's able to grab it before the Sven is. In fact, though, it doesn't matter. They turn. OpenAI just looks towards the Riki with the backup of the Crystal Maiden. They have that control. As they're back on form. It's a 95% here for OpenAI.
From our human perspective, this is an even game, Owen. How are they saying 95%?
I'm pretty sure even Dota Plus at the moment wouldn't be in the 90s, as this game does not look one-sided. It's very even in the net worth. OpenAI, though, feeling incredibly confident with themselves, and they are going to dive in past the tower. They'll look with the ultimate here from the gyro. BKB is there from Ana as he'll try and turn, but Seb, he's already fallen. Sven will make sure that N0tail's pushed all the way back. Official will come out to hold them down, but OpenAI, they've got 2 more kills. Seb and Jarex fall, a third as well as they snipe down N0tail right up to the high ground. The Death Prophet has the Yule Scepter controlling Ana. Ana sort of left on his own here to try and hold back, but there's the stun from Sven. Ana's going to fall as well. As OpenAI, they're into the base. It's 19 minutes in. They're taking the tier 3 tower. They're almost certainly going to look for more. As OG, they have 4 dead at the moment. Only a Ricky. And Ricky, not the best hero, holding back a 5-man push on his own.
You know, sometimes, Owen, we say that, oh, the net worth is a little deceiving because we're going to watch Thompson die as well. Sometimes net worth is deceiving, but you would still say, like, no matter what, like, oh, this game is, you know, pretty even. We'd say 60-40 or something like that. We can take an objective here, and that's what gives us the 95%.
We are going to see a nice cast bounce here onto the 2 of them, the CM and the Sven, but they're straight again. The CM holds her ground, pops the ultimate, will fall, but they'll get Seb in return. See if they can try and chase for more. They have the Exorcism out, but it's going to be a quick TP away, in fact, from the Death Prophet as they'll move straight back towards the mid. They've got their eyes on the Shadow Fiend, but with that Blink Dagger, Ana's able to get himself back to safety. Back in the jungle, Thompson still trying to go onto this Gyrocopter. There will be a homing missile heading his way, so Thompson cannot chase any further. See in the middle lane, jump forward with the Blink, but there's going to be a response straight away with the stun onto the Shaker. They get the kill on the CM, but immediate buyback again from OpenAI. As they'll come straight back into the action, just in case there's any potential to look for those greater plays. Back in the river, they're going to find the follow-up onto another as Ana is in trouble, gets peeped down here by the sniper, turns towards Jarex. I mean, it's 4 dead again on OG, only N0tail alive. He'll pop down a very symbolistic death ward as he is going to die, as there's the Death Prophet with the Siphon chasing him down. Assassinate's going to come in from the sniper. One more right click will do it from the Death Prophet. OG getting team wiped by OpenAI.
Look how low this Sven is.
Thompson giving a lot of very, very important vision. There's the setup. Jump in from Jarex. Echo slams down with the force. CM, she's going to be forced to safety. They do lose the gyro. The CM still alive for now. A TP out will get another back to safety. So what could have been a bit of a disaster only ends as the gyro going down. Everybody else on OpenAI gets out of there.
Stronger than them when it comes to team fight. Same goes with probably the BKB usage.
Already OpenAI, they've found some more setup here as they'll go straight away towards Seb. Opening up with the Yule Scepter. Seb will turn with a Viper Strike down onto the Sven. Gyro already heading towards the back lines of OG, making it hard for OG to get a team fight fully together. As once again, OpenAI putting a bit of a stop to OG trying to make a play. Now they're going on the Death Prophet.
Oh, what a stun!
They'll commit with the ult. Can they get the kill? They've already lost 2 on OG. They will get the Death Prophet, but immediate, again, these buybacks being used. As OpenAI knows that it has the edge with the numbers, Jarex will throw down a Fisher to block off any attempted catch from the gyro, but Sven finishes off Seb. They're looking to try and chase. Jarex does have a blink available. He'll jump forward. Fisher's there onto 2. Heads in! Echo Slam is perfect! The Sven, he blinked into it, but I say it's good. It killed the sniper. Is it going to actually get anyone else out of it? Sven, he's TPing out. The Death Prophet, he's TPing out. They do have the proc there with the Aftershock and that Enchant Totem to catch out the Death Prophet. As OG, they will manage to kill off 2 big targets. See OG as well. They do recognize that. They are going to try and make a play whilst this sniper doesn't have that BKB available to pop. As they'll look towards the CM, they've got the vision down, they'll find one. Missile's going to be heading the way of the SF, straight BKB and a TP out from Ana. He's got to get away, but they have the right-click damage to punch through him. As OG losing hero after hero once again. OpenAI now with a 28,000 net worth lead. OG's Ancient exposed. Jarex will be there to hold the creeps off back towards the mid. They are trying to keep them drawn away from the Ancient as both Thompson and Jarex are trying to take OpenAI's focus away from ending the game. Jump forward, Ted's, but it doesn't matter. The creeps are on the Ancient. GG is called, and OpenAI take game 1 and Cap. They look pretty.
OpenAI 5 versus OG game 2.
It's back towards mid. Thompson actually nearly dying here. In fact, well, he does. The poison was too much. People coming out pretty even in CS. Down bottom, Seb's in trouble though. Gyro to Ana. He's got the Dark Pact. They do have a Viper in this lane as well now, so OG have to be careful. And the Gyrocopter just racking up these kills. He was able to kill off Jerax once more. As this chase continues top, Salve will be popped, but he gets cancelled here by the stun. OpenAI diving past the tower with the damage from the Viper and the Sven. They'll claim the Slark's life. They'll get no tail as well. The AI turning it up early here in this game too.
A lot more dominant in the laning phase.
Seb, he's trying to kill this Crystal Maiden, but the Crystal Maiden is just baiting Seb in. The backup's there from the Gyrocopter, and this combo that's causing issues for Seb in the lane will continue to cause issues as the game continues. Seb will try and juke it out around the trees. He's doing a pretty good job of it.
No way!
He's out-juked the AI. Seb will escape with a TP out. He's outplayed the AI. Attempt it onto the Sven. These two heroes do not have the damage output to immediately kill him. They will find the follow-up wraparound kill towards him. At least they're trying, but with that Warcry out, he's able to run away. Another Fisher comes out. Surely this kill's going to be there, but no, a stun from the Sven holds back the Shaker, and he TP's out on 30 HP. OpenAI gets out of there with the Sven.
But he just couldn't really get to that.
I mean, see there, the side, Jarek's trying to step forward, but they turn immediately towards him. They have the Viper strike out upon him. Shrapnel's down here from Thompson in an attempt to hold. Assassinate will not get the kill off, and now again the CM goes for the ult, but they do have to disable. Hex comes out from No Tail. They'll kill up the Crystal Maiden, but OpenAI Viper diving past the tower on towards Thompson. The Sven coming back in on minimal HP to throw that stun off, secure the kill. Impact, as at the moment, they're just getting picked apart elsewhere. We're going to see the Sven come in onto Thompson. Thompson does have backups, but both No Tail and Jerax splitting OpenAI apart as Jerax will focus the Viper. Seb comes in with the TP. They have surrounded the Sven. OpenAI trying to stand their ground as this Sven, but he's stuck in the trees. They'll lose the Sven, OpenAI. The Viper's still good to fight, and they've also now rotated in the Gyrocopter. Seb caught on the front lines. Siphon will not keep him alive, or will it? He gets a second one out. It's a good amount of sustain, but surely not enough, as the poison will be there for on the Viper. OpenAI getting both of the kills. Lead. OpenAI as it is, they're not going to make mistakes. They're not going to throw away this lead. You have to outplay them. You have to outmaneuver them. And at this rate, OG, they're struggling to certainly do that, as they'll lose Tops and Seb trying to move in. But the Crystal Maiden, with that massive amounts of damage coming out from the ultimate, just stands her ground. Two dead. Up to the high ground, onto the tier 3 tower. Anna will be able to jump away. Doesn't even manage to kill off the courier. The Viper, godlike, diving past towers, killing off Thompson. It's a dieback from the sniper. Seb, he's going to try and leap forward, but the cast bounces are out. Seb stands too close to Jerax. Jerax is in trouble as well, as he's forced away. OpenAI taking that top tier 3 tower. They're onto the barracks. It's only 14 minutes in cap.
It's just crazy. They just always put the Viper on the front lines. They're not letting OG beat back the creep wave. They're not allowing the backdoor protection to come back in. And anytime you saw, like, coming in from the side, they tried to use the Slark to be able to cut the creep wave immediately. OpenAI was trying to protect their creeps as much as possible to make sure that couldn't actually happen. They almost killed the Slark as a result. We're going to watch Jerax probably die again.
Yep, and almost certainly Seb as well. Jerax does not have the damage. Seb does have Anna with him, but this Slark only has Treads and a Wraith Band. There's nothing he can do. He's got a Shadow Dance popped. He will be able to steal up a bit of Essence Shift, but the cast bounces out onto No Tail. Stun as well, out onto the Slark. Triple kill for the OpenAI Viper. Thompson, he's desperately looking for this Crystal Maiden, but the movement's here with the Shadow Amulet, dancing herself away, utilizing the Invis to make sure that Thompson cannot get that final hit on her, continuing to use the Amulet, getting away out of this. Thompson, can he find this? He does get the vision for the Assassinate, but there's the disable. The stun comes out from the cast, cancelling the Assassinate. The Crystal Maiden kept safe and alive. OG, they cannot catch a break this game. This is pure domination from OpenAI, start to potentially an early finish, 17 minutes in. But OG, they are just crumbling and getting entirely crushed here in this game too. It looks like there's very little chance for them to play anything back in response, as once again, AI just collapse onto OG. They cannot fight back at this point. Their heroes, their draft, it does nothing when OpenAI's heroes are this far ahead.
Yeah, it just looks fantastic. I wonder, do they have a Force Staff or
if
something
they get
to save
this
him?
kill, it's worth so much.
Are they even going to, Owen?
They're not getting it.
Can they even do it?
This Viper will not die.
Every single time you think like, oh, this hero, he's too far forward. He's too low. He's like gonna get picked off. But there's always enough heroes behind him. Like even in that situation, they were all the way over by the shrine, but they know that the Viper is just gonna take so long to eventually die that that they could be there in time.
And with the Ancient falling, there is no hope here for OG. They have a fortification. But with Anna dead, 41k lead. They're asking for the finishing blow to come in from the OpenAI, as OpenAI almost playing around with them at this point. Finger attempted onto the gyro, the stun from N0tail misses. Thompson's AFK, he's had enough of this one. As the Ancient will fall, and that is GG, game over. OpenAI taking game 2, taking the series 2-0, but honestly, this second game in particular, this is a fantastic example of something that, as a player of Dota 2, as a professional, you watch how OpenAI just absolutely crushed this 20 minutes of gameplay, and there's got to be a lot to learn from the way that they played this game.
Oh, absolutely. I think there's